Hey guys, thank you guys for joining me. Of course, we're going to be doing a little makeup today together, and we're going to do a story time. Yes, we're going to talk a little bit about this spiritual journey of mine and how I've gotten to where I am today. I want to talk to y'all because y'all know, y'all my homies, y'all my friends. We cool, we besties. Y'all know what it's called. I ain't giving y'all no name yet, but we going to come up with one. And I do want to share these stories with you guys so y'all can get to know me a little better. So stay tuned and keep watching. Okay, bitch? Hello guys. Yes, we are back once again. Okay guys, so we're gonna be doing our makeup today. Y'all know I got my eyebrows microbladed before, so that's why they're still like, it looks like they're made up. And I do have on lashes. I actually, to be honest, I got on extensions were on, but the extensions have been trying to come off, so I had to add some more. The lashes are kind of like a purple. Can y'all tell? It's like, it has color on it. But anyway, we're going to be getting ready with me. I hope that you guys, well, not getting ready with me. We're going to do makeup together. Let's play makeup, okay? Period. And we're going to talk a little bit, honey. What do I want to talk about? I have not scripted any of this, but I just wanted to come on you guys and kind of you know, do my makeup with you guys and get it together for real, like for real. I've never done one of these before, but I feel like, okay, someone asked me to do they actually wanted me to do one of these tutorials, but I already put this wig on, so it's already done, so I can't really do it. But y'all know your girl is on a cycle today, okay? And I'm just gonna say that's what this little bump. I had a bump right here, and I caught myself squeezing it, so you do see like a dark spot right there, but you barely can see it. So this is me without makeup, lip gloss on, but like I said, I do have my eyebrows. I had to get some eyebrows. Y'all know your girl ain't got that many eyebrows. I ain't have much, so I had to get them done. And I'm very happy with it. If you have not seen that video, it's already up. You can look on this channel and check it out. But we're going to go ahead and get started with this makeup tutorial. I'm going to start off with my eyeliner, y'all. I just got like this simple eyeliner. I forgot who is by, girl, because I didn't. Oh, L'Oreal. This is a L'Oreal eyeliner. And this is the kind that, it's a liquid pencil. Okay? So I do have my mirror here. And we're going to go ahead and get started.
If I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me.
I don't even know what to say. Hold on, I have to cut this shit out. I don't even know what I want to talk about. This shit is crazy. This is kind of hard trying to hold this damn lamp. Got too far, hold the DMV. Drop the top, but it's cold, but you. Y'all, this kind of hard. I don't know how the hell y'all sisters do this, but baby, when I first called myself quitting my job, right, to start like this YouTube thing, I was skeptical. It was very, very frightening. It scared me, but I knew it was something that God was calling me to do, right? Whew, I was like, Lord. He was like, Mika, it's time to leave that 9 to 5. You know, he ain't say it just like that, but you know how circumstances start to come up. Things started coming up, and I was like, what is going on? Why do it feel like I was being pushed out of the job? I feel like I had no purpose to serve there. Like, I was working in HR, and I was doing my job, of course. But it was like I didn't have anything to do. I didn't feel like I was doing anything. Like when I first got there, I felt like I was supposed to be there. Like I was there to help other people, to lift them up. I felt it. Like I felt, and I was meeting new people. And then after a while, it just got to a point. I was like, girl, this don't feel like nothing no more. I've been here and I feel like I'm just doing the same stuff over and over again. And that was after a couple of months. And see, what I feel like is that, you know, you serve your purpose at a place for so long. and then it's time to move forward. So after so long, I was like, I don't feel like I am serving any type of purpose at this job. When everybody was getting their new, when everybody started getting their new stuff to do, like, you know, we gonna have you doing this, we gonna have you doing this. I was doing the same shit. I remember my boss saying, maybe you're here just to encourage us. I remember her telling me that. Because I was like, what am I to do? You just do what you've been doing. I was like, what? You know, of course, you know, front desk, greeting everybody into the room, sending them back to the analyst. But she was like, I feel like you supposed to be here to encourage us. And I thought about that. I was like, you know what? That sounds good. It sounds good. But I didn't feel like I was doing nothing. I just started to feel like, why am I even here? And that's when I did hear God say, come out from among them, right? You know, it's a scripture in the Bible that says that, come out from among them. Because, you know, some people, you're meant to be around for a little while, and then it's time to move forward. That's not your team. That's not your soul tribe. Y'all know I'm a spiritual woman. That wasn't my soul tribe anymore. You know, I came there to do my job. I did what I did. That was when I first wrote my book. Okay? And so I did what I did, and after I got through and my mission was complete, that's when I had to move forward. I had to move forward with my mission. God was like, it's time to come out from among them. Move on. And we can't force. That's why I say most of the time you can't force people. You can't force situations. Because when you try to force the situation, that's not what God gonna want for you. That's probably gonna push yourself further and further into a deeper hole. Okay? Oh, guys, I forgot to show y'all. Watch this. Y'all know how we be doing this little thing. It's not. There it is. There it is. This is Zuri. And I use Tiny Tan. Okay? Because this is what my mom used to use. But she's lighter than me. That's weird, right? Why would I use Tiny Tan? But I had stopped using that. But I started using it for my eyebrows only because I was like, I could use this as my highlighter. Because she always gives me some of her makeup. When she buys one, she'll get me one and my sister one. Anyway, I don't put on much makeup anymore since I got my eyebrows done. I really don't. For what? Especially when your skin is flawless as mine. You don't need to, okay? Period. But sometimes, I'm here to tell y'all, sometimes you don't have to stop forcing yourself to stay at these jobs if you're not supposed to be there. Especially when you know who God is and you're connected to Him. You have to stop forcing yourself to stay at these damn jobs. Because I know for me, it was more like, look, you got to do something new. This is something different. You're not supposed to be boxed up. I never felt like I was supposed to be boxed up. Oh, this is a thing. Okay. This is from Avon. No, is this Avon? This is not the one from Avon. This is Revlon. But we do have one, and it's called Black Cherry. But we do have one from Avon that me and my mom always uses. I think this is it. But this says Revlon. So, I got on lip gloss already, so it's not going to look as dark as it would. We're going to put that on. Okay. Let's butter those lips up, girl. Mwah. Butter those lips up, okay? Period. All right. Now, we're going to get... This is the Zuri Flawless powder. I don't have all that, what you call it? What my girls be wearing all the time, girl. What y'all be wearing all the time? That MAC? Girl, I don't use no MAC. I don't. Maybe I should, but I don't. So we're going to put some of this under Under the eye. Under the eye. I don't really, like I told you, I really don't be sitting here wearing a whole bunch of makeup. Especially not in no summertime. It's too hot for some damn makeup. And let's put something right here, because this is too shiny. Too shiny. My face be shiny, y'all. So I don't, after I do that, this is what I do. I'm not a makeup artist. I can't do makeup. Your girl is not the makeup artist, okay? But I soon realized once I left that job and I started making hair wigs, and I was selling them on Poshmark and on Mercari. I started to sell it on Mercari. And I was doing real good, but it was like, it got to the point to where I felt like I was like, God, I'm getting all these orders. How can I do all this by myself? I need to hire like a team of people to help me. Because it was a lot. It was a lot, y'all. See, I can't really see that good up in this mirror, girl. On this camera. And so, I told God, I said, God, I need something I can do that's not going to be too hard, okay? Stop, we need to get it to where it's not too hard for me to do. And so, when I told him that, I started to think like, you know what? I do have dreams. I have visions. I don't know what this is pertaining to. I would love to know. And I was still going to church at that time a lot. I was going to church like every chance the doors open to the church, y'all. And so I asked, I remember asking one time one of my pastors, because I was at my old church, my first church where I grew up at. I told him, I feel like I'm called to be a prophet. I'm supposed to be a preacher or a prophet or something. And he was like, oh, we'll pray about that, Mr. Bird, Miss Samika. We'll pray about that. He just prayed about it. That's it. He ain't pray about it in front of me. For some reason, I feel like, yeah, he just prayed about it, girl. That's all he did was pray about it. I was like, girl, he ain't even pray about it around me. Did he really pray for me? Did he really pray about it? Did he really pray about it? I need some lotion or something, because my face, there's a piece of ashiness right there. I was like, girl, did he really pray for me? I don't know. Who knows? He could have, he could not have. I don't know. Did he really pray for me? Whew. I was like, okay, I don't know what to do, because I feel like I'm knowing, because girl, I was in the Bible, neck to neck, every day, like every day, waking up in the morning. I had my morning routine, waking up in the Bible, reading the Word of God, journaling, and doing all of everything I needed to do, fasting, praying during the times when God called me to do it, going into solitude when I needed to, all of that. I was doing all of that. I was like, girl, I was hearing from God like no other. Like, still is. But I'm telling y'all, I knew for a fact that God was calling me to do something different. Instead of just sitting down, listening to a pastor, and not doing anything for the glory of God. Like, I felt like I was just sitting there learning, singing, of course, because I sung in the choir. But I didn't feel like I was doing something for the kingdom of God on the outside of church. And I was like, what am I supposed to be doing? And it got kind of confusing. So I just stepped away from the church after a while. And then I came back and went to another church. Started going to another church. I started singing in their choir. And then I started, doing the same thing, praying and fasting, all that kind of stuff. Doing the stuff that I needed to do. And so as I continued to do that, I remember I felt like, wow, this church is amazing. I'm talking about a beautiful, amazing church. Like, you could feel the Spirit of God there. I felt like I was led there. I didn't have a car at the time. I was staying here at my mom's house. Was I staying at my mom's house? I used to stay the weekends over here because I used to be over here on the weekends and I would go home at my house on the weekdays. So I walked literally to church. I was like, God, I'm about to walk. The church like right around the corner. I ain't do too much walking, but it was cold. And I was like, I'm gonna walk. I walked to church. I felt the Spirit of God as soon as I stepped on the parking lot. I was like, oh my God, it's powerful. This is powerful. So I went in and I just like, God was like speaking like, yes, this is where you're supposed to be at this moment. So I'm there and I started to, I joined, and then I went and I joined the choir. Started singing in the choir. Everything was like falling into place. I finally got a car. I got my car, and that didn't take much time. I think it took like a month after joining that church. I got the car that I wanted and needed. I got a job. Did I already have that job at the? Yeah. Okay. So this is before I quit the job at the school for the human resources, but I had got the car and I was working there. I had a job. I was working and I had a car. I was like, girl, oh my God, everything is falling in place. This is so cool. Oh my God. Like I kept going to that church. I kept, and God kept telling me, come out from among them. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I love what I'm doing. I love my job. I love the church I'm going to. Then one day I just was like, I didn't even want to go to the church again for a little while. I begged out. Came back and I was like trying to rededicate my life again. Okay, because I was like, let me get myself back together because I don't know what's going on. Came back, got prayed for. The preacher was like, he prayed for me at the altar. But soon as I left, he said, now you can, what did he say? I was finna leave away from the altar. And the words that he said was something like, it's time to go. That's what he said. It's time to go. And I knew for a fact he wasn't telling me to go. He wasn't telling me to go because I was already walking. I was already going back to my seat. He was telling me it's time to go. And I felt like Spirit was that was God telling me it's time to go. Like, leave out from among them. Like he had already been telling me that. Like when they told me about at work. The same thing. So I turned in my 2 weeks. It felt great, y'all. I was like, oh my God. Even though, I was like, I didn't want to leave because I love my job. I was not ready. I didn't tell my mama or nothing. I wrote my 2 weeks notice. I'm just not happy with that little thing. I turned in my 2 weeks notice and I was like, girl, I'm out of here. They threw me a party and everything. Girl, it was so nice. They gave me gifts and everything. It was so nice. I told you, that job, I love that job. I miss y'all, girl. Hey, y'all. If you see this video, hey, y'all. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I left the church too. And I started sitting at home and I was making my wigs. I started my own, I started my website. I got my business license, all of that. I got everything together and everything was going good. And I remember I connected with this Chinese what is it called? Vineyard. And they sold like these little blankets and stuff. So I started selling these blankets. It had Chanel on it. The other ones had pink on it. And I remember I just started selling a lot of stuff. Girl, I was getting money. Like everybody was just coming to me, like on my Macari and on my Poshmark. Then one day, some girl reported me on Macari and told them that my blankets weren't real. Of course, they weren't real. I don't even know if Chanel has blankets. It was a big black blanket with a big old Chanel sign on it. I don't even think they sell them. Like, they don't make them. Everybody knew that. But why would you even buy the blanket knowing that Chanel doesn't even make blankets like that? Like, whew, she just got me messed all up, girl. They cut me off real quick. I'm talking about as soon as she turned it in, they must have cut me off. They blocked my whole account. I was like, Lord have mercy, what is going on here? Like, I'm literally doing what you told me to do, God. And then this shit happens. Like, what in the world is going on? So I went to Poshmark and I started trying to promote on there. I wasn't getting as much people. I wasn't doing it. Like, the wigs was selling and everything. Girl, them people would just buy my wigs. They were buying my stuff. I'm talking about coming back. I had returning customers and clients. Poshmark was a little bigger, so you had to really work your stuff. You had to work your stuff, girl. I'm just like, girl, I don't know what to do. But anyway, I started praying about it. I'm like, God, I don't know what to do. And all these dreams that I keep having, okay, maybe this, I was like, maybe I'm a medium. I started seeing stuff before it happened. I was like, maybe I'm a medium. No, I'm not a medium. I started looking it up on YouTube, and it led me to tarot. And I was like, tarot? God is against tarot. That's why I was like, God is against that. But I ended up looking into it anyway. So something just told me to buy my first deck of cards. So I finally bought my first deck of cards, and I started doing them on myself. And I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the tarot cards, and I'm gonna start doing my, I'm gonna do my tarot cards or whatever. And I said I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna show my face, so I could do it on YouTube. I'm gonna create me a YouTube, and I'm gonna do it on here. Girl, I started doing it. People was like, oh my God, this is exactly my situation. They would comment under my comments, and I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? This is actually working? This is actually what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, I just felt like, wow, okay, let me try to keep doing this. People start coming, start getting subscribers, building an audience, and I was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna keep doing this, but I kept having to hide it. Now, my mom then would show up and pop up at my house. After a while, they found out I had finally quit my job. They ain't known about that, but they knew I was doing my wigs too. I still was doing my hair, remember? The wigs. But I had to hide the cards. And mama and them would pop up at my house a lot. I'm like, damn, I'm in the middle of a reading. They popping up over my house, so I had to hair together, everything together, go throw it, to the side, put it in my room. And it wasn't just no put it in your room, put it in your closet, because, girl, my mama, she would like to go to my bathroom, of all bathrooms. The front bathroom, that's the kids, and that's what my dad goes. My mama, she would go into my room and wants to go in my bathroom. She's always been that way. So, anyway, she went in there, and she was like, she never found out. At least she didn't tell me she found out. She never said anything about it. But anyway, after a while, as I started to grow, and it took me, after doing it, like after a year and a half, maybe 2, before I even actually just told her. Because, people started seeing me on YouTube, and it was like, damn, okay, yeah. But as I've grown on my other YouTube channel, I'm like, dude, this is something to this. I don't know what God is doing, but there's about to be some new things that's happening to my life. So I started to go with the flow. And I remember I was dating this one guy, and he knew I did tarot, and he was like, you need to get a job. Like, because, we was thinking about getting married and everything. He's like, maybe you need to get a job, so you can do both. Because I wasn't really making that much money, but I was making money. And so I ended up getting a job, and I was working at this restaurant. So I went from working in HR to working at a restaurant. Like, but I didn't care, because I was like, I'm trying to, we finna get married, so I might as well work. I might as well do this work and do what I'm supposed to be doing. And I was like, yeah, because, if I'm going to be a wife, I need to, do what my husband want me to do. So I started working. And I didn't mind, because I actually started losing weight instead of sitting at home just making wigs and doing all that. I started losing weight, and I liked the job. I liked the people that I was surrounded by. Like, they were so freaking cool. Like, I felt so young again, because there were younger people there. And you just, it was just, it was high vibrational. We was vibing. Shout out to y'all, boo. Yes, we was vibing. But I ended up leaving there too later on. And I just started going ham on YouTube. And after I started going ham on YouTube, girl, I'm telling y'all, it just started popping. And I was like, girl, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I've been supposed to be doing this. If I'd have just stuck with that before. But I had broke up with the guy. Me and the guy had already broke up. Bitch, you ain't want me no way, because you left. No, I'm not gonna lie. I actually broke up with him because I felt like he was doing some shit he wasn't supposed to do. Of course, y'all know I have dreams, and I see things before they happen. A lot of dreams started to show up concerning him and I, and it just wasn't right. After he started getting on the road, truck driving and stuff was just not right. I knew some shit was going on. But anyway, we ended up breaking up. And I started just going ham. So it's funny, because I actually recently just heard from him, like, maybe it probably was like 3 or 4 months ago. He was in my inbox on Facebook talking about, hey, I still remember, I miss you. And he sent me pictures of us when we was together. And I was like, girl, if this dude don't get out my damn inbox, because he didn't believe in me in the beginning. I say, I don't think I feel like he actually see me doing better. He may not see my YouTube. I don't even know. Who gives a fuck? But I was posting on my Facebook frequently at that time, showing me and the kids traveling, us doing our thing on this channel. And I feel like he just was kind of like, you know what, I missed out on a good thing. He did. You missed out on a good thing, dude. But, to each his own. Shit happens. And we know that everything happens in divine time. And just like this job I'm talking about the YouTube channel. And so now that everything is moving the way that it should, I feel like God is still going to lead me wherever he's going with this thing. I'm still willing to follow. And I'm just excited about it. I'm excited. I was afraid. I was scared to leave my job. I was scared to step out on faith, but I did it. And taking that leap of faith was like my biggest pivotal point. It was amazing, and it's still amazing to this day. And I'm just excited to share this moment with you guys. I'm excited. I know I didn't do much makeup, but this is what it is. I don't do too much of my makeup. I don't have to, but like I said, I'm gonna have to put some stuff on here. But anyway, I do appreciate you watching this video. I love you guys so much. If you're afraid to step out on the faith and do what you're supposed to be doing and you're destined to do, just think about what I did. I have children. I had to leave my job and still depend on God. I still had to do what I had to do. But as far as the church goes that I was at, like I said, I left there. The church was amazing. I still watch them to this day on Facebook live. And I still love the vibration. High vibrational is really, you can tell that the Spirit of God is there. I'm not against going to church at all. I just haven't been in a while because I don't know why. I don't know why I haven't been led to go back yet, but we will start to go back. Maybe we may go back and visit some churches again, but I feel like we've stepped beyond that. We're supposed to be helping people outside of the church and not just thinking that, okay, the church is where we're supposed to be and we're supposed to keep that to ourselves. I feel like churches put people in a block. They don't allow certain people in. Some of the churches, the one I was at, I don't feel like they accept everybody. And I don't think it's everybody in the church does that. I think it's certain ones. So, everybody listens to especially the ones that's been there for a while and you're older, like those elders. People are going to listen to them because they're going to be like, okay, well, we don't want them around, so let's just get rid of them. And they doing what we do anyway. This stuff that we got going on here on my other channel, God revealed to me many things that they're doing that they don't teach us about. We learn the Bible, but there's more to it behind the scenes. The offerings, it's not just that. But that's another story for another time. And I'm just saying, I'll talk to you guys later. I appreciate y'all watching this video. I know it was long and drawn out. And I didn't do much of my makeup. But story time. Period. Alright guys. I thank y'all so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. Period. Okay? Y'all have an amazing day. Peace.